In episode 4, we finally meet Manusos down in Paraguay. He has been scouring the airwaves, checking if anyone is transmitting using an old 80s ham radio. This setup basically allows for two-way communication when normal channels fail, and he's been meticulously listening and marking frequencies. We actually get to see the other side of the calls Carol made while she was on the plane heading home. After she curses at him, he writes her name down, realizing she is likely a real person. Interestingly, Manusos seems even more distrusting than Carol. He won't eat any food provided to him or even entertain conversations, despite being obviously starving. He eventually raids some client storage units, only to find what looks like condiments and 3 cans of dog food. Jumping ahead to 7 days after the joining, we see Carol at a literal drawing board, trying to map out exactly what she knows and what her next move is. She tests the waters with the crew repairing the front of her house, discovering that while they technically can't lie, it requires significant pushing to get them to discuss sensitive topics. Carol returns to the hospital to visit Zosha and asks if there is a way to reverse the joining. This is the first time we see genuine hesitation from Zosha. She refuses to answer, and Carol interprets that silence as a yes. We also get a glimpse into Carol's past here, learning that her mother sent her to a conversion therapy camp when she was 16, a likely source of severe trauma. Carol manages to acquire thiopental sodium, which, while this is an induction agent for anesthesia, it functions here as a truth serum. It can provide amnesia and blunt sympathetic responses, but the risks are massive: hypotension, hypothermia, and decreased cardiac output, just to name a few. To get the necessary needles without raising suspicion, she feigns a need for heroin, which she immediately flushes down the toilet. Then she tests a calculated dose of the thiopental on herself, recording the entire experience. This scene reveals the full range of her raw emotions, how much she missed Helen, and her attraction to Zosha. She also makes sure to flush the memory card immediately after. Back at the hospital, Carol injects the thiopental into Zosha's IV. Zosha eventually starts crying, still struggling to speak as the truth serum kicks in, and Carol begins her interrogation. A crowd surrounds them, chanting "Carol, please," while also crying, but they back off when Carol commands it, showing her influence. However, Zosha goes into cardiac arrest. From an analytical standpoint, I'm not certain if this was an overdose, a reaction with other medications, or a consequence of her already weakened immune system giving out. We don't know yet if they were able to save Zosha, but I certainly hope so. Feel free to like and subscribe if you didn't mind me listening to Ram.